Good afternoon, I'm Quinn Nguyen with oilandgas360.com. We're in Denver, Colorado today, and I have with me John Schiller, Chairman and CEO of EnerCom. Hi, John.
Good afternoon, how are you doing?
Good, thanks. Tell us about EnerCom. Where do you operate, and what new developments do you have planned for the remainder of 2010?
Our operations primarily in the Gulf of Mexico with a little bit in South Louisiana, south of I-10. For this year, our fiscal year just started. It's July 1st fiscal year. We got a $250 million capital budget. 190 million of that will go to our core assets, and 60 million will go to our ultra deep drilling on the shelf, where we go down to 30,000 feet.
Now, the ultra deep shelf is quite different from the deep water Gulf of Mexico. Tell us about the key differences and why is this important to EnerCom?
Yeah, a couple of key aspects. We drill with jackup rigs, sit on the bottom of the ocean floor. Our blowout preventers are actually above the water and we can see them, whereas what you've seen in the deep water where the BOPs are actually down on the ocean floor, a little bit different situation. So that's the primary difference in terms of equipment. And then what the thing we like about the economics of the deep drilling on the shelf is that we already have an infrastructure in place. So as we drill and find discoveries within 18 months or so, we should be able to have our production on versus these 4 and 5 years, 6-year times in the deep water discoveries.
And speaking about discoveries, what has the Davy Jones discovery done for the reputation of the oil gas exploration in the area and for EnerCom?
Well, I think it put us on the block, on the map. We did a great job of acquiring and exploiting assets. We're not leaving that. We're going to continue to acquire and exploit. Primarily, we look for oil properties, but it gave us the pizzazz and the upside to the stock. The discovery itself is a world-class deal. We're drilling an offset well right now, 2.5 miles away. Hopefully be in the pay during this year, maybe even TD by the end of the year. And a follow-up there will be a huge impact on the company.
And what do you see as the future for exploration in the ultra-deep shelf?
Well, I think people got caught up and they forget that the Gulf of Mexico has always been the low-cost gas producer. And so in a $4 gas world that we find ourselves in right now, we print money on developments like Davy Jones. We make money down to $2 an MCF if we have no liquids, and if we have condensate of even 20 barrels a million, we're economical down to 75 cents an MCF. So we are the bona fide low-cost producer, and that's where we see that development going. We will continue to drill other prospects. We think it's the beginning of what's going to be a very large trend, a play in the Gulf of Mexico.
Where do you see your company in 5 years?
We're coming up on our 5-year anniversary now. We started with $300 million, got a $2 billion enterprise value now. I think with the exploration upside we have and the growth, our original objective was $10 billion by 10 years. And I think we're well on our way to achieving that. So we'll keep working that way.
What challenges do you foresee?
Well, I think, there's administrative challenges right now with everything that's gone on. Getting to understand this administration that you can't just dream that you're going to have alternative energy and it's going to show up overnight. What we do is a very vital, provide a resource for our country, and we're proud to do it. Oil and gas, oil primarily has won our wars. It's what allows us to be the greatest economy in the world. I don't see that changing. And the strange thing is the Chinese get it, the Russians get it. Somehow the U.S. kind of got lost along the way. But I think we'll get back on track. I think we'll go back to drilling in the deep water. We need our own oil. Why would we want to import more oil? And we're going to play our piece of that.
All right, John, it was nice talking with you today.
Nice visiting with you. Thanks for having us.
Okay, I'm Quinn Nguyen with oilandgas360.com.